Only 1 in 9 incidents of child abuse are ever reported. For every child victim who finds the courage to report their abuse, we know 9 do not. Children depend on you. Will you know and tell?
Child abuse is a very serious thing. That's why we have Know and Tell.
Here in New Hampshire, all adults are mandated reporters because that's what we do. We stand up and help children in their time of need. So know the signs of abuse and tell responsible authorities when children need help.
I know and tell because child abuse can never be tolerated.
I know and tell because all children deserve happy, thriving lives.
I know and tell because kids are counting on us.
I know and tell because all of New Hampshire's children deserve to be safe, cared for, and loved.
Protect our children. Always know and tell.
Children depend on you.
I know and tell for all of the Hudson students.
I know and tell.
Kids need adults to know and tell.
I know and tell because 9 out of 10 incidents of child abuse go unreported.
We can only help the children that we reach, and that is why we need your help.
I need parents to know and tell for kids' safety.
I know and tell.
I know and tell.
I know and tell.
Kids need you!
I know and tell because every child should feel safe at home.
Because it's the right thing to do.
I know and tell because
it's all of our responsibility to protect kids.
Be the difference for kids.
I know and tell because
it's the right thing to do.
It's all our jobs to keep children safe.
Kids depend on you.
Kids need you. Children depend on you.
All children need to be heard.
Because it's everyone's job to keep kids safe.
I know and tell.
I know and tell.
I know and tell.
Be the difference. Know and tell.
I know and tell because no child should live in fear of abuse.
Every child should feel love and happiness.
Be the difference for kids.
We know and tell because
it's our job to keep everyone safe.
Kids need you to know and tell. Children depend on you to be their voice.
I know and tell for all the students I teach in the performing arts.
I know and tell.
I know and tell
because every child deserves to have a caring adult in their corner.
Will you know and tell?
Children depend on you.
I know and tell because if I don't, the results are unthinkable.
Be the difference for kids.
I know and tell for all survivors.
We know and we tell for the children we care for.
Kids need you.
I know and tell because every kid deserves to have a great childhood.
I know and tell for the safety of my students, past and present.
Will you know and tell?
I know and tell because it's the right thing to do.
We can only help the children we can reach.
Children depend on you.
I know and tell.
Be the difference for kids.
Be the difference for kids.
Well, you know and tell?
I know and tell.
My name is Seamus. I work for the Granite State Children's Alliance, and I know and tell.
I know and tell.
I know and tell for the thousands of children I've met during my year as Miss New Hampshire.
I know and tell because some children need us to be a voice for them.
I know and tell for the patients that I care for in my community.
Will you know and tell?
We can only help the kids that we can reach, so I know and tell.
I know and tell for
Our
pediatric patients.
We can only help the children we can reach.
It's all of our responsibility to protect children.
Will you know and tell?
To report suspected abuse, call DCYF at 800-894-5533. For emergencies, dial 911.